Right, hello fellow engineers. I'm a bit, I don't know, I'm a bit, not upset, upset's a bit of a strong word. Bit disappointed I don't get to rock out to that Polybridge song. You guys are probably sick of it because it's been on repeat for like 5 minutes, but I need to listen to that again, it's good. Anyway, hello everyone, good evening, or morning, whatever it is, where you are. Did I say my hello fellow engineer? I must have done. I always say that, don't I? If not, hello fellow engineers. Right, so today we are in the skylines of cities, Cities Skylines. And I thought what we would try and do... Well, okay, so what I thought we would try and do is fix this junction. Because it's horrible, it's not realistic, and it's doing my head in just looking at it. But I don't own this plot. So I don't know if I can. Which is a bit unfortunate. I can't buy it yet. I do now have like mods and stuff. So I might be able to like move. Because I can move stuff like as far as I can see. So I might be able to fix it. I'm just scared of moving stuff. I'm not entirely sure how stuff works. There's my city over there. There's been trouble, as you can probably tell. But that's for another episode. That's, what is it, episode 3 of Engertopia? So I don't want to go over there, because that will give away some spoilers. So we're looking over here, and I'm going to try and fix this. I'm going to have a quick go first, just to try and work out how much stuff I can move. I think I can move everything. So I almost literally just want to delete. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to delete every single arm. Oh no, I can't delete those. I can only move those. Okay, that's unfortunate. God damn. We can do this side first, at least. Right, so we'll do from here. I think... Yeah, so we're going to delete everything on this side. And try and do things a bit more realistically as to how they would be done in real life. So that's good. I don't know how... Okay, I can only delete that one, and that one. That one, and that one. I've noticed in this game, quite annoying. Can you see like this straight road is done into loads of different pieces? I don't know if that's like just how the game works, but it makes it really difficult to like adjust things. So I'm gonna delete. I assume I can put that back. Do I? Hang on, let's check. I have three-way. I could have. Oh, good. I have all the motorways and stuff. Sweet. Right, so let's delete that. And I'm just going to put back a straight one. 6-lane. Oh, blimey, there's all sorts down here. 6-lane one way. Oh my god. Acquire the land. Yeah, I can't acquire the land because... Oh wow, okay, that was completely the wrong type of road. What am I after then? That one, is it? Let's delete that again. Yeah, I can't acquire any more land until I get the next, like, level thing. So let's hope it was that one. Yes, okay, so that's the right type. Ah, so annoyingly, you still get all the little pieces. Okay, because I found with the movement mod, like, when you try and move, say, this node back, it, like, then overlaps with the one before, and you you get that sort of thing, which, don't know if you've noticed, but that's not the most realistic. We don't tend to do that. Anyway, so let's put that roughly back where it was. Right, so essentially we've got 2 motorways, 3 lanes in each direction, and we want them to interact with each other as much as possible. The kind of, when you're doing like motorways, as we call them, or highways, are they called in America? Or other countries? Anyway, big roads like these. You kind of want, you don't want anyone to like slow down. You don't want to lose speed. So ideally, if you've got the space, you want to like have a slip road and keep your speed like 70 miles an hour or whatever it is in your country and come on to your other one. You don't want like a roundabout because that means you literally have to stop. You have to wait. Oh yeah, interstate. I think that's probably what Americans call it. So you'll notice, like, if you ever see roads in, like, the Middle East, they're all, like, huge sort of highway things, like, lanes going everywhere. That's literally just so no one has to slow down. It's, like, the most efficient way to drive. In the UK, we have a lot more, like, roundabouts and stuff. Just because well, we don't have the most space in the UK. Alright, so anyway, let's try and sort this out then. So we've got people coming down this side of the road because I picked right hand side, which some of the commenters on YouTube weren't too happy. They wanted me to left hand drive like the UK, but unfortunately this is where we are. So we're coming down this side of the road. We want to end up, let's say, going that way. So to go that way, we literally just want to straight right here. So it's essentially what we've got here. But look at that bloody angle. Like, what is that? What is that? So we're going to use the Move It mod to try and move that down and just make this angle a bit better. Oh god. I think I'm going to have to move that one as well. This is why I want to buy more land, because I can make it a lot easier. But now we've got that, we can add a bit of a curve. Wow, and the land has really messed up there. Can't... Oh god, that's... Maybe we won't try and build outside of our area. But, yeah, essentially, so you're trying to keep the speed of this road 70 miles an hour. Or, like, the national speed limit of your road. So you'll notice slip roads are always really smooth. Like, they're really long. They're not bloody 45-degree angles like this. So we want to try and keep that, well, as smooth as we can. And that is terrible. And we'll forget about that end, but we can sort this end for sure. We're stuck with this piece. So we've got like a bit of a curve thing going on. We can move it down here. Oh, that's nice. Okay, we can bring it in. Can we bring it in and then delete? Oh, sweet. I couldn't delete this one earlier. But now I can. Because ideally, you'd almost want this to be one sort of curve, like one radius. You don't want to be sticking radiuses next to each other. So slip roads in the UK. I'm going to do everything in UK sort of design standards. So they're kind of based on a couple of things. Obviously, these sorts of roads, motorways, they're always the same speed limit. So we don't really have to worry about that. But we do need to worry about how much traffic is on it. So generally you'll be given like data, and it will often forecast like decades into the future. It will tell you like how many vehicles will be using your road, and that like allows you to pick what sort of like diverge or merge you want. So obviously you've probably seen, you can, if we just build one first, you've probably seen like just driving down the road, like where junctions are, they all look a little bit different. My favourite one is called a tiger tail. And that's because the road marking on it literally looks like a tiger tail. If it was a white tiger, I guess. So we need... Yeah, so just going to have a single lane. So So that line there is where it intersects. So we want to be before that. We probably want to be like back here somewhere. Oh god, why is that such a weird angle? Can I change that later? I don't know. Okay, let's try and move that now. So... oh no, it all goes really weird. So that might be as tight as we can get it. And then can we bring it back a bit? Or that forward? Just to get rid of that crazy level difference. Why is it in a dip? Why has it been put in a dip? Is there a way to like move up and down? Is it like shift? Oh, I think... no. It's that one. What about control? Maybe I move and then shift. Ah, there you go. Has that gone up? I really don't know how the controls on this work. Oh, I think that looks... ooh, I think that looked a bit better until I touched it. No, it didn't. Well, for some reason we're in a massive divot. Not ideal, but we'll try and fix this end anyway. I'd suggest selecting all of these roads and then level them all to the same height. Oh, so you can level them all. Interesting, okay. So what do I do, like... so I've selected all of those, have I? Does anyone know how this game works? I think I'm just moving all the nodes left and right. No. Oh god, look at that mess. What have we done there? What have we done there? Let's just straighten that up a bit. Okay, that's not too bad. We've got a massive divot, but we can fix that later on. Main thing is, that is like way more realistic. In terms of like, it's not 45 degrees or whatever. That's good. That is very good. We can use our this mod. And you can pick where you want people to go. So what you can do, so this is where I was saying, depending on how much traffic you have. So your numbers will be like, we'll say, I don't know, there's 1,000 cars per hour coming from this road. It might say 500 want to go straight ahead and 500 want to go right. In which case you'd sort of make sure your lane widths and stuff are even. So you might have 2 coming down this way and 2 going straight ahead. You've probably seen like the most common sort of way is you just have a single road and your motorway carries on. So if you've got 3 lanes here, you might have 3 lanes ahead. And that's literally just a diverge. You would have a little diverging lane. So although you'd keep your 3 lanes there, you would actually gain another lane for a little bit. And that's for people to pull out the way, and then they just gently come down there. That's like the most common one in the UK anyway. Can't do that in this game, I don't think. So what we will do, we'll basically say that this right lane is our diverging lane. In which case we can say everyone here, go down there. And then these people go straight ahead. And these go straight ahead. And that just stops like people from these 2 lanes trying to go down there and cutting everyone up. But now you'll notice up here, we've got this 3rd lane, which isn't doing anything. So, obviously you could, if you wanted to make it proper realistic, you could actually just make a 4th lane, like up here. Or in this case, like traffic doesn't look very busy. So what I would do, or what I am going to do. Oh no, I can't. Or can I? Yeah, that's just... Okay, so we can go to... Is it a large road? Oh, yeah, that one. So 4-lane road. So we will say upgrade. Oh no, not 4-lane road. 2-lane, 1-way. Yes. Why can't I change that bit? Have I like overlapped my nodes? Is that what's going on? What's going on here? I don't think I have a 4-lane. Whoa. Yeah, I've only got highway. Yeah, I haven't unlocked 4-lane, so that's why I've done 2. I don't know why I can't change this length to 2 lanes. Maybe that's just not how it works? I don't know. But I mean, I don't really want these footpaths on here either. Oh, well, this is going well, isn't it? This is going really well. Sod it. Let's just keep it as it was. So at least we sorted out this bit of traffic. So everyone in the right lane is going to go right. And then once they get over here, they can merge, do whatever they want. That's fine. That's fine. So obviously, if we're coming down this road, which is now a very smooth angle, we're still going really fast. That bend isn't going to be good. Not at all. So we're going to have to fix that. I'm going to use this mod again. And we're going to sort of head down there. Right, so we head down there, nice and smooth. Ideally, I'd want to bring... Yes, that up there a bit. That's not too bad. I mean, you wouldn't really have changes of directions. So I'm wondering maybe if I bring that closer to that. Yeah, that's not too bad, actually. Though whatever... I need to look at this from above. Okay, so that's not too bad. So you come off there, full speed, cane it round here, and then you join on again. Nice and easy. I don't know... I can't actually get any closer to that. I'm wondering, can I do this lane management thing? No, I think it's just... Oh no, I can. Just about. I can only just see it. So ideally, you'd have this as a 3-laner. So I can say, do that. You go straight ahead. You go straight ahead. And like, what I would do... Well, I can just keep them going straight ahead, to be honest. And they just need to give way. That's just typically how your junctions work in real life. Usually you'd have like a bit more of a merging lane there, and that's just to allow people to get speed and sort of find their gap, all that sort of stuff. Oh, use a little arrow in the move it tool. Toolbox. Ooh. Ooh, slope objects. Terrain. Ah, okay. So we might be able to get rid of this horrible divot now. Good spot, lively. So... Ooh, I don't know what one to use though. Shit, no. Right, let's try 2 terrain height. That didn't do a lot. There are 4 lanes in the mass transit DLC. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some DLC, I think. I literally don't know how this game works. I'm going to have to investigate the mods at another time. Got a horrible... Like, what is that? Why is there such a big divot there? You would fly if you went over that. Like, what? Oh no, look at that. Look, what have we done? The hot dog fan. He's floating. Right, so I think from above, anyway, that's pretty realistic, this junction. So we would ideally do the same over this side, going from this to there. But I think that's a bit boring to do that again so soon. So instead, we will look at if you're coming down here and you want to go left. So how would you do that? So in this game, they did this sort of looping back on yourself thing. Which is fine, I guess you could do that. It's called like a clover field. Or clover leaf. Clover field? Why did I say clover field? Like a clover leaf. Chat is saying don't do it as a clover leaf. Which, okay, we can not do that. Some other ways are a bit trickier. Obviously, like, this shape is used because you only need 2 structures. And in, like, highway schemes, structures are so expensive. They leave to weave... Oh, no, okay, so this isn't gonna... I'm gonna do this properly, so it's not gonna, hopefully, affect... Yeah, I think we'll stick it as a clove. So basically why you would do this, you only have 2 structures. So you have these 2 roads on bridges. Therefore cheap, because all your other like slip roads and stuff, they're all on the ground. And on the ground is cheap. In the air, structure, expensive. So what we'll do, obviously, if we're looking at this, that's like a 90-degree bend. That is no good to anyone. I don't know how much of this I can move out the way. Okay, so I can move out of the way and get some space going on. Oh shit, now this mod is dodgy. Let's try and get something like that. So that gives us a bit more space for this one. So we want to... Oh god, this isn't going to be easy. So I guess that's a bit more of the sort of right angle. You basically want this like as smooth as possible. Which means you need a lot more space here. Generally what you'll see is like these really sharp turns. They'll have like a max speed limit on them. In the UK they often go to like 50 miles an hour. They're not the best though, because obviously you want to keep that 70 mile an hour. That's why you'll see, if there's no like money budget or space budget, you can just like do structures everywhere. And maybe we should do that, although I'm not really sure how to do a structure. I might just have a little go now and try and work out how to build in the air. Oh, you can turn off snapping. Ooh, okay, that's cool. Right, so freeform road. Let's say we want to come off there. We want to use that type of road, don't we? So there must be a way to raise it up or down. It's not shift or control. Page up. Page down. Ooh, okay, is it? Ah! Ooh. I hope... Is that bit going to be fixed? Or is that just going to be like a wall in the middle of the... I assume you can't do that. So probably going to have to do it in 2 stages. So probably do something like that. And then we can raise up. Okay, so what we would do is sort of come over... Oh, that's a bit high. Actually, yeah, okay. I'm not sure what layout this is going to be. I haven't really thought through. I just want to see if it worked. I don't think I should go over there. Although I could. Just wondering what shape that will be if it's symmetrical. Okay, let's try that then. So we're going to come to the... Do I need to go up again? I can't go up again. So this would be super expensive because I can't even get high enough. Space is already occupied. So I'm guessing I'm clashing, am I? Surely that should go over. Oh, there is a spot. Okay. We're just going to do like the rough sort of layout to start with and then move it afterwards. So let's use this move it mod. So ideally bridges, you don't want them curved. And well, you want them as short as possible. So this isn't very realistic. Well, at least for the UK. Obviously, like, well, as I said before, countries like the Middle East, no budget, basically. So, well, the opposite of no budget, unlimited budget. So you would get this sort of thing in the Middle East, maybe. Yeah, so we're going straight over, round a bend. Then we're going all the way to there. So maybe I wouldn't actually do it back here. I'd probably want to do it closer to here. But I don't think... If you're doing this, I'm not entirely sure that this would actually be there. I think it would be much further out. Obviously, because I don't own this land, I can't really do that. But anyway, we'll keep it like this. So let's carry on and join the whole thing up. So... From there. There you go. There we are. There we are. Right, I could probably make a dick junction, couldn't I? That's gotta be a thing that we do. Right, so let's sort of make this a bit more realistic looking. I'm going to move that node up first. Just to give me space. Please don't. I can't help myself. Alright, so we can... bring that... Oh, that's annoying. We've got grass in our road now. Yeah, so where's the closest point where there's no grass? There? Okay, that's going to have to do then. So we'll go there. Alright, like that. Then you want a radius that's nice and neat, which looks like it might be quite hard to do, actually. Because you want to keep this, like, tangent, so that's got to be straight. Is there any kink? So way too much of a kink. And that's too much of a kink as well. Bloody grass! Go away, grass! Away with addiction. Love it. Alright, so this isn't ideal. Like, you wouldn't ever have a left-hand turn to merge. Like, it would be like a right-hand turn, and it would just get closer and join on like that. What's slightly annoying about this game, I don't know if you can fix that, maybe with a mod or something. Whoa, real cock enjoyer. No. The only cock I like is chicken. It's got to be fried. Alright, let's sort this junction out then. So, straight ahead. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. And then you can merge onto just that lane. So no one's cutting anyone up. I love that that line has gone over the lorry. Like, sliced through it. Right, so that's sort of sorted. The vertical curvature is actually not too bad. So obviously you want a really smooth line. Generally how you do like vertical curves. When I say vertical curves, I mean like, so obviously here, say you cut a section. So you're looking only down like the middle of that road. So you'd see along here, it's completely flat. And then along that bit, it's at an angle, but flat. So it's like a constant going downhill, just for like that length. And then between the two, so between completely flat and that angle, you have a curve. And basically, these curves, they generally based on the speed of the road, as most things are. But also things like visibility and that sort of stuff. So you'd make a curve between there, and then sometimes you have things called transitions. A transition is, it goes between like the flat gradient and the curved gradient. And it's like, it's a constantly changing radius. So at this end, the radius would be infinity, because that's like a flat line. And in the middle of the curve, your radius is just whatever that curve is. So I have no idea if that makes any sense. It's really hard to explain in this game without the actual, like, stuff in front of you. But they look pretty good. Whereas if we come over here, these are a bit steep. Especially like these ones. So I could do really with stretching those out. So let's move this up. Oh god, what have I done to that bus? I've destroyed them. They've been buried. Buried alive. So we'll move both of those up. Sorry, lorries. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I had a feeling I might have done that, so let's just make sure they're straight. You can see that's a lot more realistic now. Because the idea is you don't want to like feel that you're on a road or on a curve. So that's going to be really hard to do here because we have this junction. However, can I delete those? I don't think I can. I think there are two. I think I can bring them into my area and then delete them. This is hacking the game. Now we can put that back. So we can move that down there a bit. There's a bit of a lump there. What does page up and down doesn't do anything? That's a bit better, nice and smooth. So this one's still the same. I'll tell you what, actually, I could just move... Could I move all these over to there? Oh no, I need that one. I get rid of that. Can I delete that? Yeah, okay, let's move you inside. Just so we can delete you. Get in my land. I'll die. Then put you back. Alright, so that's a bit better, minus the proper lump there. That's a lot smoother. It's all about being smooth on a road. So yeah, the other thing I should probably like point out, this game doesn't allow you to like design roads realistically in the slightest, because say you're coming down here, so you've come off this road and then you start going around a bend. So you're up here. If you notice in real life, roads like this, they're always going to be cambered. So this side is lower than the outside. And that just like allows, or kind of like guides your car. So like the idea is imagine like a roller coaster. It's like a banked corner. So as you're coming around this bend, it's all banked. And that just allows you, again, to go faster and it's safer. And then obviously when you start straightening up, there'll be a transition. So rather than being banked left, you then straighten up so you're completely flat. So as you're driving down here, like you're not leaning left or right, you'll just be going straight. Then as this goes round a right bend, that'll be banked to the right again. And there's sort of different percentages, like how steep the roads are. And again, that's all about speed. And that's sort of how you can get away. Do you remember earlier saying you can have like a 50-mile-an-hour bit of slip road on a motorway? And what they do, they just crank up that banked steep corner. And that just allows your car to go faster without necessarily being more dangerous. Like around a bend. And yeah, and then obviously as someone's just pointed out in the chat, surface water runoff. I'm doing a video on surface water runoff. I will go into that in a lot of detail. So I won't go into that now. But generally, that's pretty much why roads have falls on them and they're not just flat. Like on a motorway, say this section, it looks like completely normal flat road, yeah? No, it's falling not only left to right, but also be falling like from up there to down here, or from down here to down there. It's got falls in both directions. And it's all to do with drainage. So when rain lands on a road, you've got to get it off the road. If it was completely flat, it would just turn into a river. So yeah, a little explanation there. Nothing too serious. So, back to trying to make our junction then. So we've got every, like, bit of direction. Friggin' out. Let's just straighten this up. So if you're coming down this road, you can go straight ahead, you can go right onto this motorway, or you can go left onto that motorway. So that one's sorted. So how about if you were coming down this way, so we're going straight along here, and you wanted to go right. You would probably, we could probably get a slip road like in there. But then these two are a bit close together. Not ideal. Alternatively, you probably could. Wouldn't be the most safest thing. But I guess you could come around this outside and then merge into this slip road. But again, probably not the best idea. I think we should probably just come in here. Yeah, we'll do that. So we're going to go So again, I guess we should probably explain like how this would work. So structures, as I said before, they're expensive, like the most expensive part of a project. So you want to make them shorter. So if you were to like come along here and you're like, okay, we got a bridge here. So it's not built yet. This is all just design sort of stuff. So you want to put a slip road in. Obviously, when you put a slip road in, it makes like the footprint of the road wider. And can you see like the width from here to here? Pretty wide because you got an extra lane. So you wouldn't want to put that before like this structure, because then it means you're going to have to move this pillar to the right to make room for a road underneath. I mean, ideally that would actually be like there, just to keep that width really small. I'll move that back though. So what you do, you'd probably have your slip road start just after that structure. So we will put it, let's say, there. And we have, if we can get away with it, just a single radius. And we'll merge in there. So there is a fair distance apart, I guess. I want to try and make this smoother though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. So we got that. If I can get away with, I might be able to get away with it, which would be nice. Oh, we need to move you down. Yes. Oh, I think this one might work. Finally. The game is on my side. Right, so we have our lane straight after the structure, which means this structure's cheaper, so that is good. We've got, if I can get away with it, sort of constant radius. So as you go around a bend, you don't want to be like moving your steering wheel. You want to just move it once, and then once the bend's finished, move your steering wheel back. As I said before, ideally you'd want to add some fall on this, so the road would be cambered to the right, and that would just allow you to go faster around this bend. Or for it to be safer if you're going fast. But can't do that in this game. A bit too... well, it's a bit pointless. It's not very fun doing that sort of detail. But yes, I think that's pretty good. So we'll do our traffic lane management thing. So we're on that one. So we'll say people in this lane can go down there or go straight. These guys straight. These guys straight. That just means no one's cutting anyone up. And then coming down here. Let's do that again. It's that one. So you merge into that lane. You go straight ahead and let them through. Sorted. As I said before, ideally, especially as this is a bridge, because if we think about the bridge, this game is free at the moment, yes. It's on Epic Games Store for free. Which is awesome. It's a lot of game for free as well. But it's only for 24 hours, I think. Yeah, no, Epic Games, it came out like an hour or two ago. But yeah, so ideally, as bridges are so expensive, if the like traffic numbers would allow you, you would have a lane that comes straight off here. So you got 3 lanes there. That would be 1 lane. And this here would only be 2 lanes. Because that would make your bridge a lot narrower, which again is cheaper. So that's good. And if you think about it, if you've only got 3 lanes there, and pretty much all your third lane are going down here, then you only need 2 going ahead. And then back here where you merge in, you'd have 2 coming down. And then this comes in as a third, and then you would have 3 here. Unfortunately, I don't think I can do that in this game, but yeah, whatever. What is the Twitter bird at the top? It just tells you, like, what people are thinking in your city and stuff. So I've got a city over there. You can probably tell what they're thinking, can't you? Something to do with garbage. Chirpy. Oh, I did find it. What did I find earlier? So keep an eye on the bird at the top. I installed this mod. What one was it? Oh no, I can't remember what it was. I was really proud of myself as well. Or maybe I need to build something and then I can change it. Oh, not that one. I turned the bird into like a crazy Birdman thing. Wait, why am I clicking that? Is that... How do I get... I can't remember. I literally can't remember. I found a button earlier that turned the bird into like a evil devil bird. It was incredible. Anyway, enough of that. Enough of that. We're building a highway. So we've done this lane going right. So what if this lane wants to go left? So we need to join up. This is going to be tricky because I can't get down there because I don't own the road. Let me just straighten that up. Because ideally, I think you'd have exactly what we have here, but there. But I can't do that. I don't think. Nah, because look how long that sort of merges. That would be all the way down there. And it's just too far away to build, which is a bit annoying. What did you do in the city since last video? I've done 2 videos. One which is coming out tomorrow. You might be able to have a little look. Basically, I had a massive bin problem. Garbage problem. That's not in tomorrow's video. That's in the next one. Right, so. How are we going to get from this road over to there? I don't think we can, really. We're going to have to, like, go mental. We could come off. I guess what we could do, actually, we could do a reverse sort of loop. Yeah, let's do that. So we don't want to build a bridge. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go from here. Again, we're not going to do our lane under this. Because we know if we extend this bridge span, it's going to be expensive. I'm talking about real life money, not in-game money. Right, so essentially we're going to do one massive loop. So let's get, like, out the way first. This is a very weird system. Right, so let's try and neaten this up with the old move it mod. I think we can move that back slightly. And then can we move? Yes. Ooh, yes. That's better. So, I don't know how many sections this road has gone into. It looks like quite a lot. which is annoying. I just want to... Let's just get that out of the way. I just want to see if I could do this in like 2... Oh. Nice. Okay, that's a lot better way of doing it. This is kind of what I was saying earlier about I don't like it when the road gets turned into loads of segments. So if we move this around... Although it looks very strange, zoomed out. Zoomed in, it looks fine. Although, I now can't seem to move it. Ah, that's a tree. How do I move this road? What have I done? I've broken the road. I have massively broken the... Okay, we're deleting that. Okay, the game doesn't like working how I like working, which is a little bit annoying. But we'll get around that. I think we just want to tie those two together, though. That should be fine. Click the mover. I think I was in the mover. It was just... It went strange. So ideally you want this sort of all one radius. That's such a dodgy shape. Why have they gone so big? That's really big. No, I'm doing that again. I think I can make this a lot more compact. That's crap. Get out of it. So basically I just want to go from there to there, about that sort of size. Third time lucky. Third time lucky. So from there... See, I don't like that that's not like a normal radius. It's doing like a weird compound thing. Like, that's not right. That's not how roads work. Bloody stupid game. Still, that's better than it was. And we can surely fix from there. So I probably want to move you up a bit. Yes, that's better, that's better. Just smooth you out a bit. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. It's quite an unusual shape. Not to standard, I'd say, but should do the job. Oh god, but look, we've got the crazy vertical curvature. Like, what is going on there? Why is it so lumpy? I will try and learn next time how you can use... Was it that one? Object terrain? I don't know. Because... Look at that. That is a mess. But from above, not too bad. So, coming from this road, slip up there, sorted. All the way around there to go left, sorted. So now we've got all of our sort of elements from that road sorted. We got to sort out going from this road onto those ones. So as you're coming down this road, where do we want to end up? We want to end up on this road, say? Annoyingly now, we have this in the way. So what we can do, we can come off like back here. We can put a little bridge over there, back down again, or we can stay up in the air. And again over. We could even do like a sort of reverse thing. Could be tricky. But I think if we... Oh, what would be better? What would be better? I think let's do a bridge over the top. So we'll come off like there somewhere. Go over the top. And then come back down. Oh, that is such a mess. And then we'll move that about. What I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and build up the old landscape. Oh, look at that lump. Why do you do that to me, game? Oh god. There's a node in the middle. Okay, that's why. Like, what is going on there? Yeah, so we really need to sort this out. A nice smooth curve. Ideally, you'd want to cross roads perpendicular, but it doesn't really matter because it's all going to be a bridge. So let's sort of do that. Oh god. Oh dear. So that's not great. I don't know how to, like, not have crazy bends everywhere. Okay, that's not too bad. He says. That's terrible, really, but... It's too many pieces. Like in real world engineering, you just have a single radius. You wouldn't have all these little splodges everywhere. So it's very, very, very different to real life. Annoyingly. Oh shit. Let's just try and... This is terrible. I think we just need to smooth these out a bit. I'll try and create a radius myself out of lots of little ones, which isn't that easy. Now I don't know why our road sort of lumps like that. Like, what? I did not tell it to do that. Is that just a move it mod thing? Because I've moved stuff? That's a proper roller coaster. But yeah, what I wanted to try is if I use this landscaping tool. What happens when we build... Interesting. So we're stuck, I think because we did the page up thing, we're stuck with the old walls. That's fine, I guess. We can sort that fairly easily. Right, that's it. Smooth you guys out a bit. I just want to turn that into a bit of a landscaped bit. Rather than having this bridge, it'll just look like it's a bund. Which is actually how it would work in real life. You wouldn't have a bridge unless there's something underneath that you're trying to get over. Is there a quick way of doing this? Seems like it's taken a while. Come on, game. Is it really taking that? What? It's not even... Have I used the wrong one? Slope terrain. Oh. Shift terrain. Oh, God. Yeah, I was using the wrong one. My bad. Alright, so bring all of this up. And as I said in one of my earlier episodes, this is like the sort of earthworks. So maybe the road would come up here if they had like loads of cutting. So loads of like excess material that they were trying to use up. And you'd probably find as well, it would be cheaper to sort of build something like this rather than a bridge. Because bridges are super expensive, as I keep saying. Literally the most expensive part of a highway. Alright, so let's sort of grade this out so it looks a bit more natural. Ideally want grass everywhere. I think we might have to build it up. That one. Nice, okay. Lovely. So aside from the crazy the crazy curves in it, kind of realistic. Just ignore the carnage of my city in the background. Hello, Power Up Town. How's it going? I'm trying to build a realistic highway and I've completely failed. Mainly because of the game, I'm going to say. I am good. Always good. Right, so let's just build this out. Try and get grass everywhere. Right, and then we'll use that sloping tool just to soften it up a bit. There we go. Get some grass in everywhere. Right, that's a lot better. So now we've just got... Oh god, we've got not a lot of headroom. How did the game let me get away with that? That looks like a tiny amount of headroom. Like, that should be at least as high as that. We may have to move this back a bit. Anyway, we'll ignore that for now. We'll imagine that. But that's fine. This comes over here. I think we need to build this area up a bit. There we go. Let's do this side. And soften that bit up. Nice. Okay, so aside from it being stupidly lumpy, that's pretty good, I think. Just in terms of, like, making something semi-realistic. So we've got a nice... Well, it's not that nice. Still is a bit weird, but nice for the game. In terms of junctions, I think we're going to do the traffic management mod. We'll say go there so they don't go onto any other lanes. You go into the same one. These ones just go straight ahead. Sorted. So almost... what does that look like? Is that just me? Don't know. And then finally, we've just got to go... So from that road down onto this one. So I think that will just join up pretty much where it is. So up to there. Use this mod to try and sort it out. Oh god, why does it go so lumpy? So this needs to move way down there. Without getting grass on the road. Oh, why do you do this to me, game? We were looking so good for a second. It is. It does look like a melted clock, doesn't it? From above. Ugh. What is that lump all about? We need to get rid of that. Alright, that's not too bad, apart from we're falling off. From above, though, fairly realistic angles and stuff. It's just annoying you can't, I don't know, make it work in the game. Do I leave that like that, or do I try and fix it? I don't know. Really don't know. We can do these junctions, right? So you go to there, you go to the same one. Middle to middle. End to end. Sorted. Okay. So now we can press play. We can wait for everyone to recover. And then see how they like it. We really need to learn how to move these vertically. Because from down here, it's like absolute mess. Like you would be, well, you'd probably put in jail if you did that in real life. But from above horizontally, not too bad. Very unusual. That's because I was limited. I couldn't go into that direction because I haven't bought this land yet. But quite a lot of traffic, actually. Quite surprising amount of traffic. Let's just see how these, like, merging lanes work. You just cut straight across. I'm guessing I didn't do... There's a tractor on a motorway! I'm guessing I didn't do the things on here. Nope. So you need to go to there. You to there. You to there. You to there. Over here. Have we done this one? No. Looks like it was already set up though. So that lane can go to both. You go straight ahead. You go straight ahead. So we can see this one. It kind of works pretty well now. Because the last thing you want is people chopping each other up. So these guys, they always just join the slow lane. Kind of like real life. So we got a Brit. I kind of want to see what our headroom looks like, because it... Oh yeah, we are clashing big time. So we could really do with maybe moving this back a bit. So what if we take that and go back here? And then move this back a bit. I think that's a lot better. Kind of want to wait for like a lorry or something to come. Oh, there you go. Here's a lorry. How are we looking? Check the headroom. Ready? Like, I don't know why he swerved. Like, swerved out the way. Maybe he thought it was lower than it actually is. I think it's quite high though. So yeah, not too... Well, I say not too bad. It's pretty bad. But as well as I can do in this game, with the knowledge I have at the moment, I'm hoping I'll be able to... So this is another thing that's quite wrong. Can you see this sign? Can you see if you were... I can't go any lower with the camera. But like, if you look at the height of it, that bridge is too low. Or this sign is too high. People coming from down there, they cannot read that sign face. So not great. Really not great. A lot of people probably missed that junction. Should probably check we've got... Yeah, we haven't done this one. So you go there. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. Done you. We've done you. Oh, we haven't done that one. But I think it's out of range. Can I get to it? Yes, okay, so we can do you still. So you down there. Or straight ahead. You straight ahead and you straight ahead. So that one's done. You're done. You are not done. So you need this doing. So down there. I think this is like the default how they're set up anyway. So I probably don't actually need to do these. It's more the merging ones that go a bit mental. But yeah, nice. Okay, so that is our highway sorted. It's very different, but I think it's going to work better than it did. At least in terms of like traffic speed. That is a lot of vehicles. So So if we go down here, this is the standard one that comes with the game. If you notice, I have... Oh no, I haven't touched that one actually. I was going to, but I haven't. We'll go past our thing. Ooh, it's all new. You haven't seen that yet? That was a very high voice, wasn't it? You can see I actually did some landscaping here, so I made this nice and high, but that's another episode. And over our bridges, we've got bridges! I bought these last episode. That's all. I need to learn. I haven't actually tried to build my own bridge. Oh, we own these bridges as well. Sick! I'm hoping there's like some mods so I can do all sorts of bridges. I'd like to do some, I don't know, like a nice arched bridge. Maybe some old school truss ones. I'll have to have a look. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it for today, guys. Thank you for joining. Hope you learnt some stuff about highway design. Or at least proper big old junction design. Very different to the game. There's a lot wrong with the game, in my opinion. But it's probably more to do with I don't know how to use the game, rather than the game being not accurate. But hopefully with experience, I'll be able to match reality a bit better. Especially vertically. Like, look at that road. Can you imagine driving down that? You learned what not to do, exactly. And if that's not learning, I don't know what is. I said radius a lot, did I? My bad. Well, radiuses are very important. Do you know what a radius is? Like, it's the distance to the middle of a curve. It's like whenever we designed these, we'd always have like the center point. Like, obviously that's nonsense. That's like a constantly changing radius. So if you were to put a center in one of them, so maybe for that curve there, the center would be there maybe? So that would make a whole circle. But for that bit, that's way steeper. So that radius is tighter, centered there. That's nonsense. But it looks quite cool, I guess. It's just the game, like it should just do a single curve piece. Not break it up into 10 bits. Radius, 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 radius. Sorry. But yeah, I am off now, guys. Peace, love, and... bridges. 2 bridges. Peace, love, and bridges. Take it easy, guys. I'll catch you next time. Oh, on Saturday, I'm going to stream, I think, Assassin's Creed, because I want to wang up the old settings on my new computer and, well, see if we can make it squeal. I think AAA game, higher settings, should, well, stream at the same time, recording at the same time. Should push it a bit and we can see how good my computer is. So that'll be fun. And that's going to be my last one of the year. So this was the penultimate stream. Yeah. Otherwise, take it easy. I'm still uploading videos over Christmas, but I won't be streaming because I'm not going to be near my computer. That's what I've been doing the last few weeks. I've been like proper getting my editing game down, stacking up the footage. So 3 videos a week until the new year. But I won't be around, unfortunately. But I'll be seeing family, so that'd be nice. But yeah, take it easy, guys. Goodbye.